Hey guys! I'm Diane.
It's Booyah,
KM.
and we are here for NYX Professional Makeup to play with their newest products,
The Epic Ink
Lip Dye!
Yay!
Yay! Okay, so Diane, first off, what shades do we have?
So you have here the Night Runner, the Heartbreaker, and Charmer.
What I have are Revolt, Wizardry, and Victorian.
And then I have Obsessed and Poised.
So, guys, where did you first find out about these?
Well, I actually tried this when we went to the NYX Face Awards.
Oh
launch,
yeah,
right?
yes, I remember that moment because I'm a fan of lip tints, and that was the first time that I saw an Epic Ink lip dye. It's not just a tint, it's a dye, therefore it's super long lasting.
To be honest, I've never tried any lip tints before.
What? This is kinda our first impression video. The first impressions are gonna be mostly on the shades, but we will be also reviewing the products for you guys and how to use them as well.
So right now I'm gonna start swatching the products. This is the first shade, Night Runner, and I'm gonna swatch it.
I feel like I'm gonna love that color. Oh yes, I am gonna love that. I'm loving it. It really is true to its shade name. It's Night Runner.
Yeah, because it's really, really dark.
It's actually different from the container outside.
Okay, so the second shade is Heartbreaker. That color is really hard to pull off because it's too pink.
It really has a liquidy
Finish.
Yeah.
The
Can
hint
you
of
sport
pink.
that look?
Pink. No!
Still having a hard time.
I don't like pink shades. I don't like pink.
But I'm trying to because, you know, we are makeup artists. Next we have Charmer.
Oh my god.
So
Bloody red.
This one, do you remember that childhood candy of ours that
Oh yeah.
that makes our
The
lips?
I don't know that.
Oh my gosh!
So now I'm gonna swatch various shades. The first one that I'm going to swatch is Revolt. This is the first shade that I've actually tried.
I think that's the popular Korean color, right?
Yes.
The orange thing.
Indeed! This one is buildable compared to the Korean lip tints.
Yeah.
I feel like
This one is darker.
I can't do the Korean lips with this one, the blurred lines.
But you actually can because I use Poised. I used
Really?
it first and then I faded it with my fingers and then I used I think Wizardry and it looks faded.
The next shade I'm gonna try is Victorian. I really like this color.
So this one is a violet shade.
So what I realized while swatching is that you remove the excess liquid from the wand, and then it's easier like that because that will help you build up.
Yeah.
That will just, from translucent, you can slowly build it to more colors if you
Yeah,
want to.
especially if you have dry lips.
Okay, so we have the shade Wizardry next. This one is actually my favorite shade.
It has that brown undertone to it. Brown,
Red.
brown, red. So you kind of make that ombre effect on your lips.
Yeah.
So this is the first ever color that I saw during the NYX Face Awards launch. This is in the shade Poised. I'm loving that color.
Yeah. This one is, I think, the true red.
Yes.
It's like bloody red. It's really perfect for that perfect red shade.
So the last shade is Obsessed, and it is like a purple too.
Oh my god, we're obsessed.
Yes. Okay.
This one is again a plum tint. I think when you put it on the lips, it's not that streaky. It actually depends on your
Application.
The streaky definition for these Epic inks are that it's more of the liquidish streaks, not the applicator streaks.
Yeah.
So these are the swatches of all of the Epic Ink dyes.
Nice.
So this is like the color intensity. And like I'm running my hands through the swatches.
Oh my god.
It's not moving at all.
Okay, let's start with the downside. I think it is very hard to remove, especially if you keep on changing colors, because I swatch different kinds of shades.
Like what I said earlier, I feel like it's more of the formulation because it's very runny, because it's in a liquid, very liquidy type formulation. The streakiness is not because of the applicator, because usually it's the applicator's fault, that's why it's streaky. But with this one, it's streaky because of the formulation. What you can do with that is that you just build up until you cover up the streaks.
Sometimes it gets patchy because of the application, but what I do about it is I take a lip balm overnight and then in the morning I just apply it and then it's just okay.
But aside from those, what I really love about these Epic Ink lip dyes is because they're very lightweight. And to be honest with you guys, I'm that type of person who's really clumsy, and when I eat food, I eat food. And I feel like with these, it's not, these Epic Ink dyes don't transfer that fast, but none at all.
The formula is very cool, it is very pigmented, it is very long lasting, so I think that if you use it every day, you can use it up to like 3 months, even more.
You can use these Epic Ink lip dyes when you're a working girl, you're going to school, you're clumsy like me, and when you're working out, because these are really long lasting and lightweight.
Overall, I will give it 8.5 because as time goes by, the formula is a little patchy and it's quite difficult to remove. I guess it depends on the person's preferences. So for me, 8.5.
I give it a 9. You have to moisturize your lips the night before if you're gonna switch up the shades, but if you're only gonna use one, then there's no problem at all.
I have a weird score because I'm gonna give 2 scores just because my spirit will give it a 10, but my body will give it a 7 just because I have dry lips. That's what I have to do, is that I have to moisturize it. But guys, I am giving it a 10 because I love this formulation so much, and it's so lightweight and it's so long lasting. My spirit loves it to the core. Yeah.
So if you like this video,
Please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share this video.
And leave your comments down below and stay tuned to our next video. You can follow us on our social media accounts, which will be linked
down below.
Or anywhere. Okay. You can find us anywhere, you guys.
Yes.
Yes. Bye!